Hey Leatherneck fans, welcome to Show 4 of Leatherneck Insider. I'm Kobe Blackmond.
And I'm Glenn Novak. We're starting things off with the TSSR Game Time Live Athlete of the Week. My partner Kobe Blackmond got the chance to speak with WIU football player Milani Tia.
I'm Kobe Blackmond here with WIU football player Milani Tia for TSSR Game Time Athlete of the Week. Milani, how are you?
Doing good, boss. How you doing?
Yeah, good. And starting off with the first question, you lead the team in tackles. What's been the personal mindset going into this season?
I think just being an older guy on the team and trying to lead by example has definitely been my mindset. Like coming in here, especially because I came in here late, pretty deep into the summer. So a lot of guys are trying to adjust to me. I'm trying to adjust to a lot of the guys, especially with the coaching staff too, trying to earn their trust and just be someone the coaches can depend on, be someone my teammates can depend on. I think that's been a personal goal of mine, and I just try to lead by example, whether I'm on the field, in the locker room, off the field, just trying to be, like I said, a good role model for my younger guys on the team.
Yeah, we look at the bigger picture. 3Bs leads the team in tackles. Like, what's been the approach in that DB room?
Yeah, so like I said, being an older guy, I try to instill leadership in our room. So for the safeties, for the corners, for their nickels, whoever it is, really, we have, I'd say a lot of older guys in our room, not only me, but Buju, Tuli Savora, Esteban Guillory, Keith Moko, Justin Richardson. We're all older guys that, that really try to instill that people taking steps forward into those roles and leading the team, So just trying to, like I said, instill that leadership mindset into those guys, and hopefully they can, like I said, learn from me and learn from a couple of those other players too.
Yeah, for sure. You had quite the journey from Utah Tech, San Mateo, and then Sacramento State. How has those stops helped you become the player you are today?
Yeah, definitely. Macomb, Illinois is kind of the last place I expected to be, especially this far into my journey. But I say those I guess locations, those schools that I've been at have definitely shaped me, just molding me into growing into this into a mature player, into a mature man, really. College of San Mateo is a junior college back in California, so I just want to shout them out because they played a huge part into growing me as a football player, whether it's my IQ, whether it's, it's communicating with people on the field, like my guys on the field, learning other people's job, just leveling up my game to a different level. Those stops definitely, I'm really grateful for those stops, but they definitely played a part in molding me into the player I am right now.
Yeah, and EIU tomorrow, in-state rival. How can the defense lead the way?
Ooh, EIU, they're a good team. So, just everybody coming out, executing on the level that we've been taught. Coach Fox instills a good game plan for us. He instills a good mindset. And our position coaches, they're great leaders as well. So just us taking from them and really soaking it in and making sure that we're alignment sound and everybody's communicating out there doing our job, I think we should be, in a fairly good spot.
All right, thank you, Milani, for your time. This is Kobe Blackmond, reporter from TSSR Game Time Live for Leatherneck Insider.
Thanks, Kobe, and congrats to Milani Tia.
And sticking on the gridiron, coming off a much-needed win against Valparaiso, the 1-2 Leathernecks traveled to 0-3 Washington Eagles in an attempt to get their first road win. Starting off in the first quarter on the defensive side of the ball, Eagle quarterback Nate Bell in a shotgun looking to make a pass, but that was going to be intercepted by Keith Moko and takes it inside the 50 and get it knocked out of bounds. The Leathernecks would only be able to score a field goal to that drive. Moving into the start of the second quarter with Chris Irvin in the shotgun position. He sees the ones to the right side of the end zone, and Christian Naya makes a jumping grab to give the Leathernecks their first touchdown. And back over to the defensive side of the ball with Eastern Washington in the lead. Nate Bell tries to make a quick pass, but Justin Richardson makes a dive interception to get Leathernecks the ball. They would go on to score a touchdown in that drive. Third quarter of play, and Western has a lot of work to do. Chris Irvin in play action, and guess who he connects with once again? Christian Anaya for his second touchdown of the game. Final quarter play, crunch time, and the Leathernecks are down by 2 scores. Chris Irvin off the read option. He's going to keep it to himself on the right side and dives in for a touchdown, making it a 1-score game. Unfortunately, that would be the last time the Leathernecks score, and they would end up losing this game with the final score of 31-52, putting them at 1-3 this season. They will play Eastern Illinois University tonight to begin conference play. Don't go anywhere. We hit the hardwood and check on WIU women's tennis after the break.
not W?
It's not W, it's W. 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 That's what I've been stressing out about the most so far. Is saying W because I know it's something you're going to say there. Yeah, we've been ready.
They're like, we're waiting on, what are we waiting on?
They haven't said anything. I said we're ready to go. We can start.
Hello everyone, I am Will Thomas.
And I'm Dane Mackley. Welcome to this week's edition of Leatherneck Insider.
Your vision.
My goal is to work at a top 100 television station as a reporter, anchor, and a producer.
Our mission.
Thanks to Western, I have a resume that would beat out most students from the top journalism schools in the country.
This is Western Illinois University.
I am a success story. I am a Leatherneck.
Welcome back to Leatherneck Insider. Over to the tennis court, head coach Luke Ogren has some high praise for incoming freshman Maria Lindström. I spoke to Coach Ogren this week about the recent success of one of his newest players, Maria Lindström, winning both her matches at the SEMA Invite 6-1 and 6-3.
Yeah, I mean, with the freshman, there's always going to be some ups and downs. She has a really big game. She can play very aggressively, so definitely a lot of upside there. She definitely had some good things happen, had some other things that she didn't do as well this first weekend, but you could see that by the end of the weekend she was way more comfortable. So just trying to build on that and build her confidence even more, because I think she's going to be a key player for us these next few years.
I also asked Coach Ogren about Maria being an aggressive player on the court, and if this was something that drew him to recruit her to the team.
Yeah, so we didn't have a lot of big servers. We didn't have a lot of really aggressive players. We have a couple, but we didn't have a lot of that. So adding that was a key component. So with Maria and with Jessica, our new transfer as well, both of them have really big serves. So that's going to help us a lot in doubles and help us with kind of upside against the better teams as well. So it was definitely a key contributor, and hopefully we can get that to result in a lot more wins for us.
I'm Glenn Novak from the Leatherneck Insider. Back to you. Thanks, Coach. Good luck to the team in Ohio Valley Conference play this weekend. The WIU men's golf team wrapped up their second fall tournament of the season at the Zach Johnson Invitational. The team finished in eighth. Sophomore Owen Howe came away with a top 3 finish in the tournament, with his best round coming on Tuesday in round 3, shooting a 2 under. Mateo Raskin was the second best performer for the Leathernecks, finishing tied for 25th. Rounding out the leaderboard for the Leathernecks is Maverick Schwabe shooting 15 over. Easton Carell shooting 19 over, and Julian Ortiz shooting 20 over. Baden Hubacher and Nathan Tillman both shot as individuals in the tournament. The men's team is right back at it as they head to Everettville tomorrow for SIU invites.
Now over to the high school side, the Macomb High Bombers girls golf season is coming to its end. But the Bomber season isn't just over yet. We are just 3 days away from regional golf, and the Bombers have their eyes on the deep postseason run. Leatherneck Insider reported, Luke Little has more.
The Macomb High Lady Bombers golf team recently captured their first home meet win of the season at the Prairie Land Conference Tournament at their home course, Gold Hills. Here's head coach Brian Sullivan on the win.
Well, I knew we would improve a lot. We started off with 3 returning players on our varsity team, and we had 3 players that either were freshmen or were just picking up the game at the beginning, but were really terrific athletes. So I knew as long as they kept working at it and they learned about the game and learned about their golf games, we would improve a lot. So it was just one of those things where I knew that our team was going to break out at some point, and I'm just really glad it happened during our conference.
The Bombers were led by freshman Reese Watson, who finished first overall in the meet with a score of 79. Watson, although new to the high school level, has swiftly taken over the 1 spot on the team.
Her decision-making on the golf course is wise beyond her years. That very first tournament, I mean, she played great. I mean, 88 at Deer Run is a really fantastic score for her first time out. And I know she was really nervous in that meet, but that was really one of her better rounds until until Monday when she won a conference.
Lastly, Sullivan talked about the postseason and how their 5 home meets in a row have been preparing them for regionals.
We've been playing well. We haven't been picking up a lot of wins. We've been second place. We've been third place. We've been just out of the running a lot. And so I think that what the team needs is a little confidence right now. So I think that these home meets and hopefully we can get a win tomorrow. These home meets will kind of carry over postseason. That's what we're hoping for.
Reporting for Leatherneck Insider, I'm Luke Little.
Thanks, Luke. The Bombers finished in 6th last regionals with 2 individuals advancing on 2 sectionals this year. Regionals will be held by Mercer County and Cambridge, Illinois on Tuesday. Good luck, Bombers.
We're going to take a quick break, and don't go anywhere. Your favorite segment is up next.
Western Illinois University. Our beginnings in 1902 focused on providing affordable teacher education training. We've changed with the times and excelled through the years. Today, Western is positioned for the next 100 years and beyond. Affordability of diverse academic programs, outstanding learning opportunities, and hands-on experiences provide excellent job placement for our graduates. This is Western, forever Western.
Taking me home, taking me home.
Here, I engineer the future.
Taking me home, bring me back.
Here, I have countless opportunities.
Taking me home, bring me back.
Here, I do research.
Right here at Western.
Welcome back to Sallee Hall. It is now time for your favorite segment. Kobe, don't you have somewhere to be?
Yeah, you're right. Welcome you back to the 4th segment of Kobe's Corner. More history in sports was broken this past weekend, so let's jump into it. Head to East Maria Stein, Ohio, where the Flyers of Marion Local High School takes down the New Bremen Cardinals 40-7. Now, this may seem like a regular season score, but the Flyers has only given up 21 points as of September 24th. This season, in accordance to HSFA, the Flyers have the longest active winning streak in the nation at 69. The Flyers have won 4 straight Ohio State championships, and the man behind this is Tom Goodwin, who has 325 wins since taking over the program in 1999. And then at 58 years old, one Williamsport man is proving it's never too late to chase a dream. Tom Sillo has enrolled at Lycoming College this fall, not just as a student, but as a freshman football player. The longtime powerlifting champion and Williamsport native walked on to the Warriors as a defensive lineman. Sillo gave up football as a teenager while battling addiction, but building a 33-year career with the city and breaking world records in powerlifting. He decided it was time to try again. He trained for months and survived the team's preseason camp and even beat out some younger players in conditioning drills. Now he's balancing a full course load in criminal justice while competing alongside teammates young enough to be his kids. Good luck to Sillo on the rest of the season. And I can't leave without talking about the Bears. The Bears picked up their first win of the Ben Johnson era last Sunday against the Cowboys. Caleb Williams threw for 298 yards and 4 touchdowns, finishing with a passer rating of 142. You have to give credit to the offensive line. Williams was sacked 0 times. You have to go all the way back to 2013 for the last time a Bears quarterback had a clean game like that, which Jay Cutler did it against the Beagles. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this segment of Kobe's Corner. Have a great weekend, Macomb. And remember, there's always a different sports take behind every corner.
Thanks, Kobe. And that's going to wrap it up for the episode of Leatherneck Insider. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, X, and Instagram at InsiderWIU. I'm Glenn Novak.
And I'm Kobe Blackmon. Have a great weekend, Macomb, and good luck to all sports and conference play.